Hi guys, a very good morning. Mamukase. Advocate Fadzayi Mahere yesterday was in Parliament, and during the Parliament question time, asked very important questions and said, "Today we raised the concern with the escalation of abductions and forced disappearances and unexplained murders, which have most recently seen Wombera Inende, James Chidakwa, Takudzonga Dzore, and Tapfumane Masaya abducted, tortured, and in later case murdered. Police Zimbabwe have a duty to investigate and to secure lives, but this has not happened. We demand justice. No to abductions." So I have seen a lot of people from ZANU PF threatening Triple C, threatening whoever speaks about these abductions, about these murders. But I have simple questions. This is a matter which is being raised in Parliament, and Parliament is a lawmaking body, number one. Number two, is an accountability body. So Parliament must hold authorities accountable, must make laws, and must represent communities. So, as an MP, Honorable Fadzayi Mahere did her own job in making sure that there is accountability, in making sure that there is responsibility, in making sure that there is legislature. But those who are supposed to be dealing with such issues are adamant and reluctant to do so. The question is, why are they not being guided by the Constitution? Why are they not being guided by the laws of Zimbabwe? If the state is not complicit, why are the perpetrators of abduction of Takudzonga Dzore, who are known, not being arrested, not being questioned? Why is that issue not being resolved? Why is it not being brought to finality? Why is it that there is no word even from the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe to condemn such an attack? So you don't have to agree for you to condemn such an attack. That was barbaric. But if you take a look on how the government spokesperson Nick Mangwana responded, he asked if that person had no authority to be wielding such a gun. My question is, if there is any crime committed, why not bring that person to justice? Why not call him to the police station and lay the charges against that person? They did so to Honorable Maureen Kademaunga. So the question is, why is it that the state is reluctant to deal with these matters? But let me not waste much of your time. Let us go straight to the video where Advocate Fadzayi Mahere was asking such questions.
Justified the violent wielding of an AK-47 by a person who has not been investigated by the police. In each of the abductions that have taken place over the last 4 weeks, we've just seen empty statements from the police service, no investigation, no arrest, no prosecution, and no effort by the state to ensure that those who are responsible are brought to book. In fact, what we've seen in the past from the state is that the victims of these abductions and enforced disappearances are the ones that then get turned on. My question is, what is the policy to ensure that the police carry out their constitutional obligations? So far, we've seen the government letting the police get away with making statements that are not followed up by any investigations, arrests, or prosecution.
So this is true. If the police makes a statement, investigations must happen. After investigations are made, we must see prosecution happening. What is the role of the police? The police can act on reports. The police can act on tips. The police can act on its own. If they know there is a crime which has been committed, the officers of the law, the police officers, can arrest somebody. Pasina munhu atomboita a police report, mupurisa akasvika uchirepa, kutokuwanikidza uchitorepa munhu uchitobata chibharo, mupurisa anobva atokusunga ipapo ipapo. Hapamirirwi kunzanzi the complainant will have to open a police case. Mupurisa akatosvika uchitoba, mupurisa anobva atokusunga ipapo ipapo. Hapamirirwi kunzanzi pachazovhurwa ipolice case nemunhu abirwa ani muri kuzviona. That is the role of the police. So the abduction of Ngadziore, the moment the video went viral, the police was supposed to say, okay, this has happened, there's evidence, enough evidence. Who are these people? They were supposed to be arrested and they were supposed to be brought before the courts, but nothing happened. Honestly speaking, we need to have protection from the police, protection from the military, protection from the CIO. The duty of the CIO is not to spy on citizens, ordinary citizens. Their duty is to make sure that there is enough intelligence to protect the state. Protect the state from who? Not from the civilians who are unarmed, not from the opposition, but from attackers. So I find it difficult when the intelligence is being used otherwise. It's being used to settle political disputes, it's being used to settle political issues. That is wrong. So I agree with Honorable Fadzayi Mahere. I have been following her for a very long time. She has been working and doing wonders in Parliament, and we continue to applaud her for the good job well done. So Anzi, you're a star, my sister. Zvikanzi, thank you. Zvikanzi, panapa one CCMP who takes ZANU-PF head on even alone. Zvikanzi, without funding any conspiracy theory, I think it was a big loss for Zimbabwe not to have Advocate Fadzayi Mahere and Tendai Biti in the same parliament. It's not a loss to have Tendai Biti in parliament because Tendai Biti has been there. You must give others a chance. We still have brilliant people. We have Advocates Fadzayi Mahere. She's doing wonderfully well. We have Ngadziore in parliament. We have Ostalos in parliament. These are people with brilliance and who can tackle some issues in parliament. These are voices to reckon. But where is Ngadziore? He's in hospital right now. So where is Comrade Ostalos? He's been recalled. So you continue to wish kuti dai tadai, but chimwe nechimwe chine nguva yacho. There is time frames in everything. President Nelson Chamisa was one of the most brilliant MPs in parliament, but time came and he had to retire from parliament and focus on something else. So and even Themba Mliswa added something valuable to voices that hold office bearers account. No, it's not an issue of individuals. Kuti ningi ndiye acharamba aripo. Kune vamwe vanhu vanotozvarwa vanotozivawo who must be given a chance. So you can't say on the other hand mune muchiti timu rezano magarisa chimbobva musire vamwe, and on the other hand mune muchiti vana nhingi rambai muripo. You have to recycle as well from your own side. So we cannot continue to do the same thing time and again, and we have to change things. I like how things are being done in parliament. We have a lot of credible people who can take the regime head on, and I believe these MPs are capable. If not recalled, we would have seen a lot of fireworks in parliament because some of the MPs, very, very, very powerful MPs, have been recalled. But it is what it is. Let us continue to see how the state is going to respond to this, how they are going to deal with this issue.